got this little pine tree, and I'm looking to distill different things. And I thought of maybe I can distill some pine with my lavender and see what kind of concoction I can make from essential oil and hydrosol. So I'm gonna, it's got a decent scent. I want to get, you always want to get the green ones. If they fall on the ground like these are useless for essential oil. They've been dried out and dehydrated, and they're not going to have any essential oil left in them or make any good hydrosol. So if you're going to do that, you want to make sure to get fresh green right off the branch. So I'm going to take that and take a little bit and distill it, along with some, I'm going to try the lavender buds rather than the stems and everything like I did last time. They may be a little dry for essential oil. I don't know, it's going to be kind of a trial and error, but I'll report back to you. But I'm going to try this with the pine and see what kind of essential oils I get. I'm really into this distilling thing, by the way. It's kind of neat to make different concoctions of different essential oils and hydrosols, and until I come up with something I really like. And oh, by the way, my inventory garden's going well, as you can see. Got some good direct sun planted in this this rock here. Been real helpful. So they're thriving. Got some weeds to pull here as well. And then also wanted to show you this. This is my eucalyptus. I started all this as seed in my little mini greenhouse. This one in particular. These have been sitting out. They're not quite as well as they've been in seed trays, and so they're not doing as well, but I just replanted them. But that makes for good distilling. All this eucalyptus is a good accent, a good partner to distill with lavender. And then over here, I just did this, actually this week. I had to put a French drain in here because all the water was rushing this way, and I was afraid it was just gonna overtake and mess with my lavender down there. So I kind of bermed this up a little bit, bermed this up, put a French drain in here. And this also is gonna be inventory garden for distillation plants. I'm gonna put damask roses in here. I'm gonna probably put some coneflower, maybe some hyssop. Those are all good things that you can use to distill along with lavender. So it's an evolution, and at least if nothing else, there used to be a big huge berm right there with nothing but weeds over the top of it. I needed to get rid of that anyway, so why not make and I added some accent stones to it. Look pretty cool, I think. And this will bring in a lot of color, attract pollinators, and attract hopefully hummingbirds as well. So that'll look nice, a lot better than it did. Put some grass seed down behind it too. So let's get to distilling. Let's try some pine and some lavender buds, no stems. So what we have here is the lavender buds separated from the stems, and then the pine needles. I already did the math, and the empty jar was 2.324 pounds. When I added the pine needles, it was 2.663 pounds, which left a total of 0.339 pounds. So a little over a third of a pound. Then what we have is the buds. We had 2.64 total, as you see, 2.64. Subtracting the empty of 2.324 gave us 0.316. Again, almost a third of a pound. So that's what we're going to go with. I wanted to make sure that I wrote this down so I know in the future what the mixture was. You should always keep kind of your mixtures and stuff to know what you had to kind of recreate it. And it'll still be a little while, but we'll get you the end product. See the little bubbles? We're definitely getting some steam going, but it's not bubbling up like you would on a normal stove. So it's probably got a little ways to go, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the column on top just because this is really, really hot, and I'll just let it do its thing. Gotta get my gloves for this. Don't want to let any steam leave. I got wise because last time I didn't have this stone underneath, and this got so hot, and this is just plywood, so I didn't want it burning, so added the stone. Create a little more weight, but that's okay. So in case you missed last video, what's going to happen is the steam comes up through the column, takes all the moisture and all the oils out of the pine straw or pine needles and the lavender, comes down, and it fills up this with the hydrosol, and at the top will be because the oil is lighter than the hydrosol, so you'll see a definite line between the hydrosol and the oil. And so I'll simply take a dropper and pull the oil out and put it into this. So, and then the hydrosol will come in here. All the overflow of the hydrosol will come in here. So we're still waiting on that to happen. This has probably got to heat up a little bit more, and then I got to get the cool water to come in too. So now it's just a waiting game, a test of patience. Waiting game. It's a waiting game. See that? It's slow, but it's happening. That smells fantastic. Very unique smell. See that line right there? On top is essential oil, and on the bottom is the hydrosol. But because the hydrosol is heavier, it goes to the bottom. Interesting. So how did we do with today's haul? So if you remember, we did the pine needles, fresh pine needles, and just the lavender buds, and these are phenomenal, for phenomenal variety of lavender. So what we have here is about 210 milliliters of hydrosol, and I probably cut it off a little earlier. I could have done a little bit more, but 210 milliliters of hydrosol. And here, I don't think the essential oil content on the pine needles is very high. This is 15 milliliters. I think I got it about half full. So say 7.5 milliliters of the pure essential oil. Pure, between the pine needles and the phenomenal lavender. It's beautiful. Scent-wise. Whew. It's got a very unique scent. It's very masculine. Trying to kind of create a masculine scent, but I think it'll settle a little bit. But that smells wonderful. Whew. I'd definitely do that again. I guess you got to find the right pine needles. I think that was actually a Virginia pine. You know, there's different kinds of pine trees too. You got loblolly, Virginia. I think this was Virginia pine needles. So I'll enjoy this. Don't have a whole lot, but it definitely so we had about 0.66 of a pound of material to create 210 milliliters of hydrosol and 7.5 milliliters of essential oil. So not very vigorous, but a good yield nonetheless. So thanks for stopping in. Thanks for sticking with me on this heat. Hot up here. So happy planting, happier nursing.